All right, let me get this on. Because I want to get in this. Possibly. Possibly. Let's tell a group. Log in. Sorry guys, I'm just getting set up. All right, let me zoom this out. So I was at a doctor's appointment. Can I make this? Oh, it's pushing. What time is it? 10:22. I want to wait till 10:30. I want to try to figure out what's been going on since 9:30. But my historical data only shows me the last 10 minutes because it will take like a while to load or whatever. Load 2 hours. Let's see if this works. Cancel this. All right. Close. Oh yeah, look at this VWAP at 86. I might take a short here. So I'm trying to show you guys everything, but I want the short to come down. I already got out prematurely. Me and my account numbers, I swear. See this double top here? That was nice. This was really nice. Oh, you guys dropped to 54 at 9:55. Did nobody take profit there? I would have at least moved. Oh my God, Bobby, so sweet. I would have at least moved my, Hey Brad, hey Joan. Thanks. This drop was amazing. I freaking had my stop loss here. I was just talking to a thing this whole time. I think it's still going to come down. We got selling and buying here. It's like the same. See this VWAP? We got to get under this point of control too, but I want to go back to 9:30. It's not letting me. So you guys dropped to exactly where I wanted you to go. This is what I said in the group. I didn't even notice because I had to take my son to a doctor's appointment. So now it might pull up. Like it went exactly where I wanted it to. $13,850. Sorry. Yeah, definitely choppy, but you guys got the drop that I wanted. Look at this. You got the drop to 50. Like right here, so my son had a doctor's appointment at 8:15, so that's why I was here. But look at this. If you had stayed in, I said if it broke 75, really this 80, once it broke 80, it was just gone. That's all you needed was the break of 80 or 75, and then you got that 50. That's 45 points. That's $900 per mini. I would be fine with that, but I was in a doctor's office, of course. So now I think it might actually move higher because we already had the drop that I was looking for. A 50-point pullback is more than enough in NQ for it to now start moving higher. So I'm probably going to take a long here. We're above VWAP. We came and touched VWAP, bounced off. Look at how many times it bounced off VWAP. Bounced here. And now we're above the point of control and above VWAP. The next area that's tough is 13, 9, 10. That's an area that was tough for us like last week too. Anytime you're over a whole number, that's going to give you some good support too. Like this right here. So look, it came back and just touched that point of control. And now it just bounced back up. Look, it came right to 13,900 and now it's up 5 points. That's $100 right there. Yep. It didn't actually get to 50, Juan, but it got close enough. If I was here at my desk, I'm 100% taking profit in the 50 range. Or at least moving my stop loss down to like 65. Like, I'm not giving that back. But that's fine. So I'm in this long, if you can see here, of NQ. My stop loss is down here. I'm going to bring it up. 10 is a hard way to go, but I'm going to just move this up. See, I would rather get 10 than 7, but it is what it is. Nope, it pushed through 10. Now it's at 13. This is always really sensitive when I try to like smush the chart or move it. So we have this pullback to 10. I might get long here again at 10 for another push back up. This is kind of how I just scalp all day with NQ, and not all day. Like I say that, it's actually not all day at all. Just because you know that 10 was a hard spot, so it got over 10 and it came back to 10. Now it's going to use it as support and move back up. So now we're at 12. So I got in at 8 and just got out at 12 for another 4 points. I took one trade last night. I forget what it was. So I'm only up like $100 on that one. How do you move your stop loss while the algo is running? You just click and drag it. You click it, you move it to where you want it, and you click it again. It's very easy. I'm not in a trade right now where I would show you. Well, we might, oh no. I might get in this manually over this because I should have probably gotten in on this side already. You just click and then click it again. It's not even 10:30 yet. Let's see if we can pull back to 13,907. I'll take a long there. I might put a limit long in at like 13,908. All right, I put a limit long in at 13,908. You see how there were orders right here and they just, right here, and they kind of disappeared. Now it's light blue. Damn, I missed it. Look at that. It's already up at 18. No fair. I like this. Even the algo's about to, like, if you were in it, it would take a long here. Well, after it closes over. Does that change in the stop loss turn the algorithm off? What? What do you mean, Matthew? The red one is a stop loss? I don't remember the colors. You have to look at a, I would have to look at a picture. No, the red is not, this is not a stop loss. This? No. Your stop loss comes from turning on your chart trader. Again, this is all in the videos I've sent you. Go to chart trader, make sure it's turned on. That's what this is over here. Make sure it's pointing to the account that you're actually trading on. And then you'll see your active trade in the middle of the screen. And you'll see your stop loss and your take profit if you have one. So if you have one, then you will be then you can click it and drag it. If you don't have the chart trader turned on, or if you have it pointing to a totally different account, then you're not going to see it at all. I did that once and the algo seemed to not to exit the trade correctly after. Oh, I do it all the time, Matthew. So obviously it's a preference thing, but I do it all the time. I move my stop loss all the time. What time is it? All right, now it's 10:30. I want to get a pullback back to like 08. Where are we? Jeez Louise. Look at this area. 20, 25. 25 is always hard. See, I'm not taking along here because you're running into all this. I want to pull back to like the 8 area, the 12 area. I would take along there. This is where retail traders get along. I get trapped. There's no point. Well, I'm a retail trader too, but you know what I'm saying. Like, people that just don't really, they just want to chase it. It's like, it just ran up 20 points in the last, like, 2 minutes. Give it a second. But so if this 5-minute candle at 10:35 closes over this red dotted line, it would signal along, like it's going to have the green arrow, but I'm not going to be in it because my algorithm, and I can turn it on right now before it does it if I really wanted to get in this trade. So hold on. I need to take my account number off of here because my account number is showing. I'd rather not have that account name. Okay. All right. So what I could do is go up here. Turn this off, edit it, and make it all hours, even though I kind of said we shouldn't be doing this, but what is this doing? Ninja Trader. Taking too long to load this. And then it does this. All right, I'm just going to remove the strategy and redo it. NQ night. I'm going to take my time off. I'm going to try to get in this. All right, so in 2 minutes, see if this puts me in a long. If it closes over this red dotted line, it will put me in a long. And then I can show you the stop loss. Do we need to close position manually when running MNQ no TP? No, you never have to close anything manually. As noted, Nagar, it will always close you out when it either hits your stop loss or it crosses over this threshold. That is the whole point of the algorithm. That's why we don't have TPs on it, because I'm kind of mad that I wasn't able to get back in this. Jeez, it's at like 30 now. So that's the whole point. You want to let it run, but if you want to move your stop loss up or take profit, you can, but you don't have to. 3 minutes ago, it was at 11, and now it's at 30. Come on, NQ. See, this is why I don't like waiting for time charts, because you have to wait like a certain amount of time. I'd rather it just take it when it crosses over. But whatever. We're going to get back up to 14. Where's my heat map? We're going to get back up to 14,000 today. Thursdays are always the strongest day. I don't know. I guess I could have taken along when it pulled back to 25. This is another like really red area. But it seems like the strength is pretty strong, that it's just pushing through. How many all right, it's 10.
Order
so
submitted.
See, all right, so it just put me in a long trade here at 30. I'll show you. So this is my stop loss. See this purple line? That's my stop loss. So you can click and then click, and you can move it however you want, as many times as you want. I don't have a take profit. I don't have anything else. How does it take profit? Like, so it takes profit here. So this isn't a great example yet because we haven't had like a really good one. But look, like here, yesterday. Look at this. So if you would have gotten long here, and if it didn't pull back and stop you, see how the dashed lines move up with the trade? So if you got taken out here, when it comes, if it came back through the dashed line here, like it didn't until like last night, but if it did, it would take you out, say at this 13,873, and it would take profit when it crosses the threshold. So you had gotten in down here at 760. Oh, where the hell did that just go? At 760 or whatever this was, 765. If it came down at the end of the day yesterday and it crossed this threshold, and regardless, you're being taken out at the end of the day anyway. So you're being taken out at the end of the day with a profit here. Or if it comes and it crosses the threshold, it will close the long trade and then it goes into a short trade. So with closing the long trade would mean that it is then taking profit because it's closing your trade that's currently active. So this is your currently active trade, the long. This long from 765, it's up here. Say it comes back down and crosses through here at 78. So now you've made 15 points. That's positive money. So you've made profit, and that's where it's taking profit. Does that make sense, Nagar? So right now I'm in this long. And this is outside of regular hours, so this would not be something normally. And I took profit on this one. It's just showing what it would be if you had let it run. Damn, that short was looking so nice. Yeah, Steven, I was at the doctor's office. I would have definitely taken profit at the 50s. I freaking called it in the group. I don't know how other people are not taking profit. I would totally have taken profit in the 50s. 100%. Now this is cooling off. You can see you have some buyers here in the 20s. See if it pushes back up. Like Juan said, though, it's kind of choppy. Like it just had this huge run up. Let's see if we can get back over this. Point of control. VWAP is down here at like that 12 area. See if this 20 can hold. I thought this may have been the... No, because it's still trending higher, Steven. That's why if it's a counter trend trade, I'm looking for 50 points, and I would love that. If it's with the trend, then I'm looking for, 100, 200, 300 points. See if we can get back above 25 here and stay above. We have this area at 30. That's a little tough. See if we can push through that. The high here was 35, but the high on the day is 38. I'm getting a little push. I took too long. This is around like 20, 25. I would love to get back to 14,000 today. So another 70 points, 75 points. 70 points for my entry off of NinjaTrader. Just like yesterday, just let it run all day. See, 30 and then 35 and then 40. But some of these will just disappear. You can see as it starts to gain momentum, people will take their limit orders out because they'll be like, oh shit, like it's moving higher, kind of thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that. Right, So it's not going to put you in a long because it's outside of the session hours. That's why I said I was going in and turning my session hours off. But that's probably not the best thing to do. As you can see, I'm in the red. So, but it's not going to put you in a long unless it crosses the threshold and you're within the session hours. You are currently not within the session hours. Just like yesterday, it took that long at 10 a.m. and we didn't get in it because our session hours stop at 6 a.m. So look, this long at 10 a.m. we weren't in that because our sessions stop at 6. What I was kind of upset about is I wanted this pullback last night and I missed it because I was with my family, but this pullback would have been really nice. This long 78 ran to 37. It's like 60 points. That's $1,200 right there. But yeah. All right, I hope that makes sense. I was responding to Hans in the thread. I'm gonna take this long again at 25. See all this down here? That's obviously, again, it could disappear, but it's acting as support. At 20, 22. It's 10:43. Kind of just in this section, like, look at this. It's not the strongest looking. Like, look at that. Not the strongest looking. This is that 20 area again. Let's see if it helps if I do this. Definitely choppy at this point. You can see there's a lot of sellers with these red bubbles. And there's buyers, but look how little they are. Again, I just got this on Sunday, so I'm still like playing around with it, but it's interesting. Kind of see how people step in and what kind of have. Oh, that was a big step in. That just went from 17 to 25. See how fast I can like turn around? See if it shoots back up to 30. And then 32. Alright, so I just took another trade. Just scalp. Why do you type so slow? Alright, so where's my trade at here? Still in the red. Still in the red. But this is forming a bull flag. So we can talk about that. Let's... Oops, no, I don't want to move this. Do I still have the pencil? Oh, I need another pencil. So, whatever. This is kind of a shitty representation, but we had this big move up. That's like the pole of the flag, and now we're filling in the flag part, and then it should break higher. Again, the high of the night was 38, so we're kind of close to the high of the night. Like, we just got up to 35. And then if I wanted to see all, like, I like looking like this. Ooh, 34 is an area. Look at it the other day. April 20th. What was that, Tuesday? It hit 33, 34 and tanked. And this hit 29 and tanked. So this is definitely an area. Let's highlight it. Region, highlight. Look at that. See, so now we're breaking through that. That's why I love to look to the past. Look into your left and work for a side. Nagar, how are you in MES? There was no MES trades at all. You should send me your chart. This is MES. It got long yesterday at 10:20 in the morning and has been long ever since. So there's no way you were in an MES Renko trade. Unless you were doing some other MES. But this is how I like to look at it. So once we get through this area, this area that we're in right now, 32, 38. If we can stay above 32, we're definitely going to move up to like this area. Oh, and what is that? 13,998, 14,000. Oh yeah. See that? We're just like, we've just been hanging out. Now we're finally getting up and above. Let me answer this. All right, so I'm going to leave this up. I'll be right back. I just need to run downstairs really quickly. Yeah, MES Renko, it took no trades at all, Nagar. So your settings must be off. This is MES Renko. It took no trades. It got in a long yesterday morning at 10:20, which is outside of our session hours. It has not taken a trade since then. So that's some type of error. If you want to send it to myself or Paul, we can tell you what is wrong, but it took no trade since yesterday at 10 a.m. And it's still in that trade, so that's a winning trade. So, all right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry. So it dropped back down. That's fine. I'm not really worried about this as long as you stay over the 30. Oh, okay. MES 10 minute. Yeah, I did not have MES 10 minute up last night, but I can look at it later. But I believe you. I just know the MES Renko only takes like 1 trade a week, so. If you push this F, it will zoom for you. Just if you guys didn't know that. So this might take a little while, but as long as it stays up and over this 30 area, it should be good for this long. So I'm going to stick with it. All right, so we're pushing back up here. All right, I was just writing in the group about what I think about this move, kind of what I've already said to you guys about this zone. Like, look how crazy this is. We were above this, drops down, stays below, comes back up, touches it, consolidation slash choppiness, drops again, comes back up, drops again. And now we came, look, even yesterday, we almost came back up to it. We didn't. We came back up a few times overnight, dropped again. So this is like the 6th time it's tried to get over this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like the 7th. So at some point it needs to get through. And it was just, it made a new high for the day. So new high for the day at 45. Nice, Marco. Ooh, that was a nice entry, 913. I know, I should have been long. Oh, Marco, are you long from the other group? I should have been long from like 11, but I wasn't. And always realize that the 50 areas are going to be tough. Like, look at this. Before I even said it. 50, and look how orange and red it is. That is standard. I might actually get back long here on my manual, on my my Tradeovate account, because I like this play off of here. It just needs to look at that 35. Once it gets above 35, again, if we can break 50, it's pretty smooth sailing. Oh, now we're dropping. Ooh, ooh, look at that drop. That is no bueno. Oh, the dotted line vertically. That is no bueno. That was a big drop. What time is it? Oh, 10:56. It's about to be 11 o'clock. Oh, this is kind of selling quite hard. But it went right to VWAP. See if I can hold here. But Look at that recovery. Right back up to 25. See if we can get that 35. Again, this range is 20 to 30. So, we'll see. Put me in the long lesson and then put me in the show. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, Nagar. Might see a push at 11 or 11:30. I'll have to see. I'll pull up. Yeah, we got to go back to 14,000 to 14,050 is the next zone above. So we'll see if we can do it. 2 minutes till 11. Oh, probably now it's a minute. See if we can get back over this 25 and get up back to 35. Obviously, this is going to be red. Oh, shoot. It tagged me. Oh, did I have my stop loss move too close? Damn, I'm retarded. That's so stupid. That is. Well, I'll just wait for 11 o'clock. See if we get any kind of a pullback.
Order submitted.
But yeah. Let's pray again. Hans is funny. Oh, is this a buy for you? Yeah, Anthony, so this was... I wanted this buy at 21. I got... So, Anthony, this was an alert. This was an alert in my other group. This was a buy around 11 or 13. Marco got in it. And obviously we changed the trend at 30. Or it's actually before 30. We changed the trend at 19. But the candle, like when it got in, was 30. So. All right, it's 11:01. Let's see what happens here. There it goes. Oh, but shoot, I didn't get in. Like,
Order
do you see
canceled.
me sitting over here with my limit? Because I'm also in on Trade-Evade, so. Oh, such a noob sometimes, I swear. It's back up to 30, which was the entry. Let's see about that 35. Can it tap that 35? Look, the sellers are going away. Oh, push back down. Oh, look at this. But that kind of dropped off. Alright, so I'm out of that position. I am hungry. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So I didn't get back in on Ninja Trader. I was scalping on Trade-Evade, but I'm out of that trade right now. I still like the long, especially every time it bounces off of this 20 area. See all these sell icebergs though? There's like no buy icebergs. The green are the ones where people are like hidden buys, and the red are the sells, or the pink. I made them pink, of course. Right? Excuse me. Wouldn't I? This is a tough ass area. See how it's breaking through the bottom of the flag now? This is a tough area. Like why? Why, NQ, are you so tough? If it comes back up above 20, I'll probably get long again. We're not finding any buyers. Look at all these sellers. Ugh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Teacher's calling. Sorry, my child is so accident prone. I swear, I get a call from school like every other day that he has gotten hurt. Alright, well, it looks like this is not ready to go up yet. So, I'm not in anything right now. I had gotten tagged out of this, so I took a loss in that anyway. I easily could have, well, I could have taken like a small gain, but that wasn't what I was looking for anyway. But, okay. I have a student session at 1:30. It's 11:06. Those are hidden orders. So they're hidden, they're like hidden sell or buy orders. They don't necessarily mean like what you think they would, but it's cool to see them. You see how we're all the way already back up to like 18.20 where I said I would buy? I just got long at 18.25. But this is kind of risky. We're not even over the VWAP yet. I'm just taking a little bit of a risk here with a stop at 12. If we get over 20, I might add again. But see, these are all sell orders, like, so it doesn't really make me that comfortable with taking a long. These are all hidden sell orders. They're all going to try to push it down. So I'll probably just scalp and take some profit here. I like 23. That doesn't mean that there aren't buyers. It just means that there's hidden sellers of that size. There's my 20, so I got in another one. Here we go, 23, 23. It's like one tick away. There we go. All right, my one of my contracts is off. I got a, oh, that one just tagged. I got a second one after 20. So I'm up a few hundred on that. That's fine. Let me make this call really quickly. All right, sorry, I had to make a quick call. My NQ bot, I know the top. I'm gonna send this one soon. What NQ? Oh, David, is that the Renko? All right, where are we at? 17? We're going to find some buyers here? I don't know. Look at this structure. It's kind of head and shoulders here. Not the best for that long that I was excited for. Ooh, did you see that drop? Doesn't that mean we're going up? I'm still trying to learn this thing. I think it does. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't really use this stuff at the bottom. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but there's like more stuff at the bottom, like information. I really just like using the heat map, like the colors, and seeing kind of where areas of support and demand are, like within orders, not necessarily just normally. Even though I think my support, know what? You see how now it's forming more support under here for possibly a move back up? This is what I was kind of saying. That big one dipped in right when it hit like 12. It's definitely not clear today. You think it would be, but it's not. Let me see. What'd you say? No, I'm not, Nagar. I had mentioned I'm not in the long anymore. No. I had my stop loss. Remember when I was showing you guys the stop loss and how you can move it? I've never even heard of that, David, but thanks. I don't ever use a 1 minute chart. I like 5 minute or I like Renko's. I really like 15 minute charts, honestly, but you can't wait that long with the algo. So it's 11:13. We'll go into London close soon. You can see kind of these low areas over here. Like this, what is this area? Yeah, above 15 would be good, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into this. This is kind of gross at this point. I was excited when it was above 30 and it was holding for a bit, but it definitely lost steam and that had all these hidden sellers. When did those hidden sellers start showing up? So you saw this 110 at say 25. It popped back up to 32, so you would have had to have a pretty big stop loss. Well, 7 points. I guess if you have 10-point stop loss, you would have stayed in there from 25, and then it dropped to 10. So it's a 15-point gain if you were just using like this large iceberg, if that makes sense. I'm interested to see what it does here, but going into the London close, I might try to push it. This is that 12 area. If it can get over 15, and then the VWAP is at like 18. I like to mark those things on my DOM, like, okay, 15, 18, just because I can kind of remember and not have to look at the chart again for that information. Also, if I want to take profit earlier, then it's like, okay, where would be a good area to take profit? So many sellers. Look at all of these sellers. Sell, 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 sell. Sell, sell, sell. But you never know what they're looking for either. Like, you don't know if they've already gotten out, obviously. And that would then push it a little higher. I was wondering if I should change my numbers to like 20 or 30. Like, just have the higher ones. I don't know if it's helpful to have the hidden orders for like 10 orders, you know? I don't know. Maybe it is. Just not sure. Alright, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. I'm just kind of watching it for no real reason. This is just still dropping, which is crazy. And Q's on some bipolar meds today. But, alright. I had to wrap it up. I hope this was a little helpful, if at all. But, I'll probably be on later tonight. I'll probably do like a YouTube tonight. This doesn't really give you much information at night. It's pretty slow and boring. It always seems to just work the best at the market open. So that's when I use, that's when I use it. But yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.